It's your boy Miguel Z with the Value of Wrestling New Japan Rebound Podcast. I've got a guest for you folks at StocktonCon.
What up, everybody? AJ Kirsch here, the voice and the host of StocktonCon. The Value of Wrestling is awesome, so subscribe on YouTube. Scan the QR code right here, now. Subscribe, check it out.
There we go.
You'll be glad you did.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, that part. Hey, man, shout out to Value of Wrestling. I'm right here with the Big O's, San Jose. We gonna shut the shit down. Love and respect, though, right? Value of Wrestling. Hello.
Man, thank you, brother. Thank
This is the Value of Wrestling, the revolutionary force in wrestling podcasting.
Oh boy, I don't even know how to get excited. I don't even know how to get revved up. But are you ready? Are you ready for the sacrifice? For the services? Come on in, come on in. Take a seat. Get ready. I feel it's time for a funeral. It's a dark. Okay, well, somebody came in here and said, Dynamite, where greatness is. Somebody's already been in here to vote Dynamite where greatness is. Thank you for stopping by, Tony Khan. We appreciate it. You decided, come on, waltzing by. Let us know that you were here so you could pay your respects to something that is surely about to go down. I don't even know where to start. Don't even know where to begin. Don't even know what to say. Don't even know how to make this exciting. It is. My God. A sad day to sit here and try and contemplate everything we've seen going down tonight. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the event. Welcome to the Value of Wrestling. Welcome to your Dynamite post-show review. I'm the Big Tyme. And boy, oh boy. What can I tell you? What can I say? What can I do? Marty needs to offer his condolences. Marty, it might be time for Marty to show up and give a proper service. I thank you for joining the conversation. Join Mr. Miguel Z. He's there in the chat. Mr. Kark, I'm sure, is lurking around in the room, even though he's not live on camera with me tonight as I cover this show. I don't even know what to say. We opened the show with Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta. And Trent brings to OC, drops a toe hold, Trent to the turnbuckle, roll up, 1, 2, 3. Orange Cassidy wins. What was the point of building up Trent Beretta? I mean, we built Trent Beretta, built this feud, already put it on a match in Dynamite, didn't save it for Death with nothing. Trent Beretta already loses to Orange Cassidy. And yeah, and then after the match, an angry Trent Beretta attacks Orange Cassidy, gouges the eyes. Trent grabs OC and hits a power driver onto the steps. Trent grabs OC and catapults him to under the ring. OC crawls away, grabs the chairs, and tries to defend himself, but Trent grabs a toolbox from under the ring. OC is up and struggling. Here comes Don Callis to stop the attack. Out comes Chris Statlander to hold Trent back. As Don asks Orange if he's okay, Don walks Orange Cassidy up the ramp and to the back as Chris Statlander pleads for Trent Beretta to drop the box and chill. I don't know where this is going. Are we going to turn Orange Cassidy heel and align him with Don Callis? Are we trying to make Trent Beretta this weird baby? I don't know. Why did these guys wrestle tonight? This should have been your pay-per-view match. It was a street fight. And we got 2 of those tonight. You can love Orange Cassidy all you want, but Jesus Christ. Welcome Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. OCB Trent Beretta. Start off this show. Don't know where this is going. Don't know what this is going to do. We don't know what we're headed for. Don't even know. So, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it was a match. After that, we were backstage with the Young Bucks. They were pulling in the building with the rest of the Elite. They parked in Tony Khan's spot. Whoopie freaking do. We come back, and Kenny Omega's in a hospital bed. He's not even there in attendance. He's sitting in a hospital bed, a makeshift hospital bed. I don't know. Don't care. He says he's here because Young Bucks, the Tampon Bucks. Exactly. People, he saw his family for 15 years. He has been thinking May 26th is the 5-year anniversary. How about Anarchy in the Arena? The Young Bucks, Okada and Jack Perry against the Team AEW. Two names that come to mind immediately are FTR, and the other two will make themselves known very, very soon. And until we meet again, he must bid them adieu, goodbye, and good night. Mwah, bang. Typical, boring Omega. Nothing here. Even Omega doesn't come off as, I don't know. Nobody's ticked off that the Young Bucks are taking this over, and it's it's unmerciful. It's just I don't even know how to get excited or how to sell this as being exciting. And yeah. We switch gears to Tony Schiavone. He's on the ramp. He introduces Serena Deeb. Out comes the professor, who says she's excited to be wrestling for the title in Vegas. She is aware everyone loves Toni Storm. She's aware of the narrative, too, that Deeb can't beat her as much as this upsets her. She gets it. She thought it was important to explain her reasons why losing is not an option. Several months ago, she returned after 15 months on the shelf. It was the hardest time of her life. For those that don't know, last year she suffered 3 unprovoked seizures. It was hard for her, the most traumatic and scary. This weight on her shoulders at all times, the possibility of it happening again. She saw doctors, got scans trying to figure out why it happened. She couldn't. No one could. From what she's learned, it's the hardest part. That a lot of times you don't know what what causes them. She thought about her career, and the thing that stuck in her mind was this dream of becoming champion. She carried this vision in her head, and it would be in her head of what it would be to Here Comes Toni Storm. We go classic color and black, and she calls Serena Deeb a charity case. Tosses money at her. Deeb tells her to start giving this shit and starts taking this seriously. She has fought for her life. At Double Nothing, she will do it again to become champion. Tony wants to tell her that everything she has gone through, she can honestly tell her, and that she don't give a single solitary shoot. Aha! Tony tries for a cheap shot. Deb blocks. Hits a right hand, knocking out Tony. Yay. The match will be good in the ring. Otherwise, it's a I don't even know. Anybody excited for Serena Deeb versus Toni Storm? I guess in-ring action will be good, but the rest of it will be what it is. It's a damn shame. Hey. Backstage, Orange is hurt. Here comes Rocky Romero. Tells Orange that he got off his phone with Tony Khan, who told him that if Rocky wins tonight, they get a trio shot with OC. They can pick a third, maybe even ask Trent. OC removes his glasses at that, tells Rocky they'll figure it out, and good luck. Don Callis comes back out to commentary. We get Mariah May versus Harley Cameron with Saraya in her corner. Harley grabs May, shoots her to the corner with kicks and some shoulders. She brings May to the center, kicks the face, and hits a running knee. Cover for 2. Right hand to May, a bounce off the back. Harley slams May down face first. She locks up from behind and slams her down face first. Again, we see Saraya talking some shoot to some short-haired girl in the crowd. Back to the action in the ring. May hits a double chop, corner and back elbow. Whip to the corner, another big back elbow. May with a side spin, then a slam. She hits the ropes, drop kick to the face, high kick from Harley on the apron. After the break, both girls collide in the middle of the ring. Saraya is yelling at the fan outside. Both girls up on their knees at 5, right hand from each. Going back and forth, they get to their feet. May with the beat down over and over. She hits the ropes. Harley follows back elbow. May returns the favor. She lifts up and slams her down. Cover for 2. Jawbreaker from Harley. Harley tries to kick. May catches it. Huge headbutt from May. May to the apron. She climbs to the corner. Harley is up. Shotgun drop kick. May calls for the hip attack, but Saraya pulls Harley out of the ring. May heads outside and gives Saraya a huge right hand. May screams at her to stay out of her business and heads back into the ring where Harley lays. Surprise cradle. 1, 2, no. May has her up. Mayday. Cover 1, 3. Saraya May wins. 9 minutes, 1 second. Saraya attacks May along with Harley afterward. We switch the camera coming up the rope, and here comes Shirakawa. Hits a back elbow on Harley. Grabs Mina in her arms, and they are about to kiss, but Mina turns her cheek and starts dancing, asking for champagne. It was a match. It was an okay match. Mariah May, Harley Cameron did what they needed to do. The rest of it, yeah, can't get too excited about. We had backstage with the new interviewer. She is with Pac and asks if Death Triangle is still a thing or if they'll come back together. Pac says he is not concerned with Death Triangle, but here comes Bullet Club Gold. Jay White says Death Triangle is dead. Pac needs to be concerned with himself. Pac is coming off a loss. There's someone that knows how to beat Okada, and it's him. So maybe he should go after the title and add some gold to their haul. Tonight, though, he's got Rocky, so Pac and his new friend can hang out in the back and watch and learn something about winning. Now, earlier in the night, we got a countdown clock to Swerve and Christian facing off. Swerve and Christian facing off. We got a countdown clock at the beginning of the show. Why we need a countdown clock, I don't know. Anyways, George Strickland is here. He's our All Elite Wrestling World Champion. Swerve is in a foul mood, a piss mood, a fighting mood. And here is why. We see what happened last Wednesday where Cage collected with the mic and beat down Swerve and ripped out a dread. Swerve says when you become champion, everyone wants a piece of you, some quite literally. He can't blame Cage for doing what he did. He done some things too. When you see someone at the top, you come for them, and make no mistake, he is at the top. He once he asked for Cage to come out with the rest of the Addams family to come right on down. Don is still on commentary. He is replacing Taz. Cage is out on the top of the ramp with Kill Switch, Nick Wayne, and Nick Wayne's mummy. Cage is impressed our champion in Edmonton. We're in a couple hours away. The Canucks will stomp them. Speaking of that, it's what happened to Swerve last week. Cage has decided that every week he will be taking something of Swerve's until he takes the title. Swerve has had a huge wave of momentum, but waves crash, and at Double or Nothing, they'll crash at his feet. He is the face of TBS, TNT, and deserves to stand on top of the mountain. After Double or Nothing, when the dust settled, just know that when his house has been foreclosed on, he can see gold anytime he looks in the mirror and looks at his stupid teeth, unless Cage takes those from him right now. Swerve told him he's an a-hole and wasn't coming alone, and out comes the Mogul's Embassy to hop in the ring, waiting for the attack. What's wrong? As Swerve get in the ring, he wants to beat his butt down like Kendrick did to Drake this past weekend. That won't be the first time someone from the West Coast took out a fake father from Toronto. Come in the ring and take out his old teeth. When Christian is faced with an uncomfortable position, he's always going to say, I quit. Cage looks to say something, but he's stunned, and then he nods, and Brian Cage and the rest of the Mogul Embassy jump Swerve, shoot him into the arms of Bishop. Big gut shot from Toa over the top. Cage lifts Swerve up and slams him down. Refs come down to break it up. Cage grabs Swerve, presses him above his head, and tosses him outside. Cage rips the stuff off the table as Bishop and Toa grab the steps. Toa and Bishop slam Swerve through the table as Christian and his family leave. And yeah, Swerve, Christian Cage, get excited for that because that's what you're going to get at Double or Nothing. Anyways, Cage walks around backstage. He shakes hands with the Bucks. Says, great doing business with you. It was a great idea. He looks forward to doing more having a more fruitful relationship. Matt wonders if this was considered a bitch move. Vic says no. Matt then tells someone to tuck their shirt in. We head to ringside where Tony Excalibur and Dawn are standing. What exciting fun this is. Whoop-de freaking do. We're backstage with Will Nightingale, and she's not feeling super great physically, but emotionally and spiritually, she feels great. As for Mercedes, she is ready. She's ready for any challenge. Double or Nothing is just another stop in being a champion. The question should be, is Mercedes ready? Is she? Last time they set foot in the same ring, Willow walked out the victor. She has respect for her, but since then, Willow has been on the run of her life. She has won the New Japan Pro Wrestling Women's Open champion. I don't remember. Won the Owens Cup, and now she is the TBS champion. Mercedes can win all the attention on red carpet, but in the ring, Will is just better. Is Mercedes ready for a fight? Is ready for the fight of their lives. Will Nightingale, Mercedes Moné for the TBS title. Mercedes Moné making her debut match at Double or Nothing. I don't know how you get excited for it. I guess some people can. It is what it is. It's a match. Congratulations. It's hard to get excited about this show. It's hard to even do anything to get pumped up for this show because it was another show. Not any better than last week. Maybe last week was even better. Anyways, we get Jay White taking on Rocky Romero. Jay White comes out with the rest of the Bang Bang Club, the Guns, Colton and Austin. They have 9 titles. They finally acknowledge why they have 9 titles. They have the Ring of Honor 6-man tag titles, the AEW Trios titles, and then the new AEW Undisputed Trios Championship. So that's why we have 9 titles. Feels a little bit like another company who made somebody carry multiple titles. Why are we carrying multiple titles? Why do we have 9 titles? This is just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. Yes. Rocky Romero can get a trios match against Jay White and the rest of the Bang Bang Club if he wins tonight. Jay talks some crap before the match. We get a back and forth. In the end, Jay with a big suplex grabs the head, hit the Blade Runner. 1, 2, 3. This match went 8 minutes, 4 seconds. It was a mid-match. Jay White has fallen from the high heavens of grace. A man who came out and said he beat Okada is wrestling Rocky Romero on AEW TV. 2 crickets. Crickets, ladies and gentlemen. Crickets. It's really hard to run this show and be exciting. There's just nothing exciting to really get into. It is what it is. It has been what it is. And, yeah. Jay White, after the match, the Guns attack Rocky. It is short-lived because here comes Pac to kill everybody. Guns and Jay leave the ring quickly, not wanting to take any smoke. We get a video package for the former AEW World Champion Samoa Joe about what it means to be a warrior. And no, he's not a warrior. He's the thing that all warriors fear. Everybody should fear Joe. Joe, do you remember you lost the title? Anybody told Joe that the last time we saw him in a big match was at Dynasty, losing the world title to Swerve, and now the last memory we have is him being the Isaiah Cassidy, and you're going to tell me we should fear Joe? Joe should be feared? I love Samoa Joe. Joe's a great guy. Joe's a great wrestler. Joe's a great champion when he is champion, but video package didn't do anything to really move the needle on anything. It's just like, oh, okay, cool. Whoops the freaking do. Joe got a video package. Why? I don't know. It doesn't make sense why he needed a video package. It didn't move him. It didn't pump him up. Didn't build him up. It's just a hot mess here. It's a sad day. Anyways, that was that. We got a video package. I'm sorry, it's hard to be excited. Chris Jericho and Big Bill out here learning Chris Jericho and Big Booch Bill out here to take on Mo and Harlan. Jobber 1 and Jobber 2. Why this match happened, I don't know. Why we needed Jericho on Dynamite, I don't know. Why Jericho and Big Bill are teaming up to take on Jobbers, I don't know. Why are we doing this? Jericho is boring. It's dead. I don't care what character he's trying to present. I just want him off my TV. Jericho is becoming the new Enzo. Big Cass. Well, Big Bill in this case. This match went 2 minutes, 27 seconds. It was mostly Big Bill. Jericho came in the end. Hit a Judas effect. 1, 2, 3. And Noam Dar still presents a more prettier Judas effect. Jericho. Jericho grabs the mic, says, "Thanks, guys. It's a pleasure to come back to Calgary." Oops. He means Edmonton. He apologizes. He's just been traveling all around the world, giving people memories, and sometimes he makes mistakes, but you learn from those mistakes. He wishes he could be on Dynamite for 2 hours straight. And you're like, no, don't give Tony Khan ideas. But he is here now as the FTW champion for the world champion. It's for all of us. He thanks us for that. He wants to thank Big Bill. Good job tonight. He's been pulled into the Jericho vortex. He also wants to thank Shibata. They chopped each other in 79 times. Good times. He also wants to thank Hook. Haven't seen him since Dynasty, but take as much time as you need. Shibata wanders into the ring like he's lost. And he tells Jericho that Hook's going to be back next Wednesday. Jericho looks excited and says, "We'll celebrate next week." Hook's coming back next week. Hook needs to get as far away from this TV show as he can. Hook coming back does nothing. Hook needs to go away. Far away. It's like Jericho needs to get off my TV. Anyway, it's your main event is up. The TNT Championship's on the line. It's a no DQ match. Brody King versus Adam Copeland. People called this is awesome. We got chance. This is awesome. It was a match. It was a street fight for these two. Brody Lee eventually got busted open the hard way. He was bleeding profusely. Edge looking like somebody's grandpa out here trying to survive. And Spear, yes. Adam crawled towards the ring. So does Brody. They slide in on adjacent sides. Adam with another spear. 1, 2, 3. Adam Copeland gets the win. This match went 18 minutes, 25 seconds. Went all the way to basically the 7 o'clock hour. And there was still more stuff to come after this match. And too much crap to come after this match, honestly. This show almost felt like it was never going to end. It was just becoming undigestible. As soon as Adam hits a spear, 1, 2, 3, Adam's still on his knees, not even up to his feet. Brody leaves back up, beating him down. Unmercifully beating down Adam Copeland, which just didn't make sense. Kyle O'Reilly comes out, makes the save. Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Copeland take out Brody Lee. And you're like, oh, cool. Brody King, sorry. This is Brody Lee. The big man in the ring tonight was Brody King. Brody King bled. Went through a table. Edge his typical spear through a guy outside, through a table. Yay. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Kyle O'Reilly came out, saved Edge. I don't know what to get excited about. Why is there anything to get excited about? It is 7 o'clock now, and the show's not over. And there's still more to come. And I don't know. Adam Copeland. I don't know how to get excited. I don't even know how to pump energy into the show. It was what it was. Yeah. Anybody have any thoughts on this show? Anybody think this was good? Anybody want to debate that it was good? Anyways, from there, we got Mercedes Moné. They squeezed Mercedes Moné in that last little bit of the show unannounced. They gave her an interview segment backstage. She has some words for Willow. She says we're 18 days away from her in-ring debut. She's so excited. Here's where the best wrestle. So out. She thrives in the spotlight and under pressure. Tomorrow she'll be courtside at the Celtics game, and Saturday she'll be throwing out the first pitch at the Red Sox game. But she's not promoting AEW. She's in the gym every day. Yes, she is ready. As for Will, she took something from her she will never get back, and that is time. She lost a year of her career, and all she could think of was why. Why did this happen to her? Will she ever be able to return? Will she be as good as she used to be? Will she? Won't she? Do we care? No. Welcome, joining the conversation, joining the chat. Tell me what you think about this. We're talking Mercedes Moné. She's a whole new level, back with a vengeance, because she is the BITCH. Will had to run of her career because of her. She will show Will why there is an asterisk over her victory. She will take the title and wipe the stupid smile off her face. Enjoy her time as champion, because Double or Nothing, Moné changes everything. Mercedes Moné, ladies and gentlemen. Get excited. Get happy. Everybody runs away. Oh. What a. Exactly. I mean, I'm tongue-tied. I don't even know how to get excited. I don't even know how to sell this. I don't even know how to tell you there's anything here. Double or Nothing looks boring. This show didn't do anything to excite anything. The crowd was mostly mid. There was a few chants here and there. I think there was a chant of STFU, shut the fuck up, from the crowd when Mercedes Moné was talking. So that's interesting. And the show's still going. It's after 7 o'clock. It's after Dynamite should be off the air, and we are still going. And we still have the Young Bucks to come out, the Tampon Bucks to come out to the ring. Anyways, then we go backstage where Adam Copeland standing with Kyle O'Reilly. He thanks Kyle O'Reilly for his assistance. Kyle O'Reilly asks for his favor because he's going to be in his hometown on Saturday. He asks about the Cup Open. Adam wonders, is this why he came out to help? If that's the plan, well played. And he takes him up on the challenge show on Collision in Vancouver. Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Copeland in another TNT Open challenge for the TNT title. Whoop-de freaking do. Da day, zippity doo da, freaking A. All I can hear in my head right now is, hope he gives you hell, hope he gives you hell, hope he gives you hell. Oh. This show's still going. It's after 7 o'clock. They have an overrun of ridiculousness. Oh. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. I'm glad somebody else voted for this to be someone get the shovels, because I don't know who voted this was greatness. This is not greatness. This was tragedy. I don't even think Shakespeare could write a tragedy this well. And that's a sad, sad case. Anyways, we finally get to the ring. Here comes the Young Bucks with Jack Perry and Okada. Okada has a note for Kenny. Okada says, the Bat Machine says, get well soon. Mwah. Yay. Matt has some words for Tony, too. He is the best boss Matt's ever worked for, and he hopes he's feeling better, too. He just wishes that they were never here to try. He just wishes that they were never here to try and hurt AEW. They were here to make it a better place, and Tony got in the way. They gave Tony Khan the Tony Khan driver and Omega the EVP driver, or Omega the EVP trigger. They gave the EVP trigger to an EVP. They addressed as for FTR, they want anarchy, then that's what they're going to get. Good luck finding any other people with big enough balls to take the lead. FTR's music hits. They come out. Dax knew it wouldn't be easy to find some people willing to fight the EVPs, but he found a couple guys with big enough balls. And here comes Eddie Kingston, the Mad King. He comes out, looks like he has the most energy, the most, like, let's get it on, most anything out of anybody in this whole thing. And it's a sad day. And then Bryan Danielson. So Team AEW, Bryan Danielson, Eddie Kingston, and FTR. Losers, losers, losers. The AEW team is full of losers. If we really want to look like. Eddie Kingston's last big loss to Eddie Kingston was part of the losing team at Dynasty, and he lost his title at Revolution to Okada. Bryan Danielson losing to Will Ospreay. FTR losing to Young Bucks. This is Team AEW right now. sort of makes sense. We really want to see FTR and the Young Bucks in a ring again together. Kingston's here to get revenge for losing his title to Okada. And Danielson's just here because he's the biggest face of the company, I guess. And here's the other catch with that. That means the tag team titles and the international title, or the continental title, the continental crown, the continental championship, whatever it's freaking called, will not be on the line at Double or Nothing because they're going to have anarchy in the arena with the tag team champions and the continental crown champion. I don't know how it makes that feel. I don't know if that's what you want to see, Double or Nothing. All these men get in the ring, they fight. The show goes off the air with a fight in the middle of the ring. Not a good fight. Not a fight of like, oh, what's going to happen next week. It just ends. And we prayed for mercy, and we were granted mercy. Because AEW Dynamite tonight ended. And I know I'm playing... I am boring as snot because I can't get excited. Can't even tell you anything exciting about the show. Can't even get revved up to get excited for this show tonight. This was just bad. It was just bad. There was nothing really on this show. Some of the in-ring work was okay. Adam Copeland and Brody King. Street fight. It's just, I mean, nah. I can't get excited for it. I think that we see Brody King in more street fights than anything. It's like, okay. Orange Cassidy taking on Trent Beretta already. It's like, okay, we rushed that. Orange Cassidy beat Trent Beretta. Yes, Trent Beretta attacked Orange Cassidy afterward. This feud must continue, but do we really want to see this feud continue? And with Trent Beretta taking a loss, does he really feel like he's going to take Orange Cassidy down? Or is Orange Cassidy lining with Don Callis? Who knows where this storyline's going to go? It's just, it's murky, it's messy, it's just... You can't necessarily say AEW doesn't have stories. It's just not very good. Not stories that keep you excited. Even the elite trying to be this rebellious group who taking over has not found anybody to be angry or authoritative or like, hey, we're going to stop you. You had Team AEW, and the only one who seemed to have anything, a bit of motivation ready to fight was Eddie Kingston. Team AEW, Bryan Danielson, Eddie Kingston, FTR, won't even be the main event of the match. AEW against the Elite will not be the main event at Double or Nothing. It's going to be Swerve versus Christian Cage. This match, which should be your main hard-driven storyline, fighting for AEW. Hopefully they add something into this from some type of stipulation. I don't know. We're 18 days away from hell. That's what we're really waiting for. We're 18 days away from hell. That's what we're going to get at Double or Nothing. I can't... I don't know. I wish the boys were here. I wish they could find a way to twist this. I wish somebody would come in here and tell me I'm crazy. It's just, it's a hot mess. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I knew how to paint a prettier story. I wish I knew how to make this all better. Greater, I don't know. It is a tragedy. AEW Dynamite. I don't know what the ratings are going to be, but it's going to be very, very interesting to see what comes of it. This is the Value of Wrestling. This is your AEW Dynamite post-show review for May 8th, 2024. I'm the Big Time. We're working on ways, and hopefully soon we'll have some information for you to help support the Value of Wrestling. We are trying to make plans and goals to get to Las Vegas for WrestleMania next year. And so we hope that we will get the support of our viewers. But we need to keep making that number climb. And we need your support to do that. So make sure you hit the thumbs up. Give this a big old like. Take it out to the algorithm. Ring that bell for notifications when new content, new videos, or anything else new comes out. You will be notified immediately that it is out there or whenever we're live, so you know to join us and join in the conversation. Always welcome to join us in that conversation. If you watch this later, drop your comments down below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Join the Value Wrestling family. We got a lot of things coming up in the future. A lot of big breaks. We're marching to that 1,000 mark. near close to 500. But 1,000 is going to be that big day. A lot of celebration, a lot of fun once we hit 1,000 subscribers. We even have a giveaway coming up on that 1,000 subscriber day. Can't wait to see all of that go down. Anyways, it's Wednesday night, May 8th. Tomorrow will be This Week in Preview. That is put together. It features everything from Thursday to next Wednesday. It'll break down every card from TNA, Ring of Honor, NXT, SmackDown, Raw, pay-per-view events that may be coming up, all the way to AEW Dynamite next week. It will let you know who's doing what, what's going on, what to watch, why to watch it. So check out tomorrow, This Week in Preview. Come back Friday after SmackDown, where me and Mr. Paulus Clark will be here with a full breakdown of SmackDown, a whole post-show review. We'll be talking SmackDown, the King of the Ring tournament kicking off on SmackDown. If you look at who's been announced for the tournament, it's going to be interesting. Definitely feels like Raw had the bigger tournament card than SmackDown, but we'll have to see how SmackDown plays out and how all these matches go going forward. Of course, we'll be back here on Sunday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for your weekly roundup, where we wind up talking about the whole week of professional wrestling. That's myself, the Big Time, with Paulus Clark, and Miguel Z, the New Japan Pro Wrestling expert. We're going to break down everything that went down this week in wrestling, so make sure you're here for that. That's a great live show. And, of course, Mondays, we cover Raw, and then Tuesdays, each and every Tuesday, Mr. Miguel Z brings you the New Japan Pro Wrestling Rebound podcast. We do the roundup on Sundays. He does the rebound on Tuesdays, talking about everything going on in New Japan Pro Wrestling and everything that affects in the world of professional wrestling when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling. How AEW is using New Japan Pro wrestlers, how WWE is using former New Japan Pro wrestler talent. We'll talk. He's always talking about the difference there, and talking about the big cards that are coming up. Big show coming into the Southern California area. Big things escalating there, along with many other things. So make sure you tune in for that. Otherwise, there's always new content, new videos coming up every day. And it's short, in 60 seconds or less. I try to break down this date in wrestling history to give you the best content of what's going on in this date in wrestling history. And I know that we had one episode on the 6th where the date or the year of 1986 was said when Kerry Von Erich won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship over Ric Flair. We did have a person get in the comments to tell us we check our facts. After checking our facts, it was actually 1984 that match happened. Unfortunately, the place I got the resource or the information had that printed in error, and I will just have to do my due diligence a little bit better to make sure I'm getting the right information out to you. So, hey, when we're here, we make a mistake, we'll admit that, hey, we made a mistake, and we will correct it and try to drive forward and do the best we can. We can take criticism here when it is a positive reinforced criticism. If we get something wrong, we get something wrong. It happens. None of us can be 100% perfect, but we always welcome your comments, your suggestions, your statements. If you say we said something wrong, that is perfectly fine. We will research it, and if you're factually right, we'll give you credit for what you said. And, sometimes it's hard. I'm trying to give you 60 seconds of this date in wrestling history as best as I can. So sometimes I mess up, and that's just part of all of this. So enjoy the show. We hope that you'll tune in for all the other stuff coming up later in the week and even next week. And we'll be back here with pay-per-view events into the month. 2 big events, King and Queen of the Ring, and then Double or Nothing, back-to-back night, Saturday, Sunday. Lots of wrestling weekend, and that is coming up. So get ready for that, and we will be ready for everything else along the way. I thank you for joining me. I thank you for being here. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna say good night. This is your post-show review for Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. Dynamite. Let me get you out of here.